What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Slime Rancher. My name is Splattercat. I accidentally just launched my radish in here, and I don't think we're ever going to see it again. Some of these little guys don't seem super happy, so I want to make sure I'm feeding them the right thing, because they've still got kind of like the weird blood drippy face thing on. Their favorite is Q-berries, but they like... Oh, it's because I've been feeding them... Oh, no. They don't like carrots. Hold on. Okay, so they don't like carrots. I had no idea. I hadn't been paying attention very well. So apparently they only enjoy fruit, which means that I may need to shift things around slightly here. There's lots and lots of fruit inside of here, so it's not that big of a deal. Instead, I don't think I can pull them out of there once I put them in. Let me go turn in some of these plorts real fast. Unfortunately, I was trying to stockpile the plorts so that the market would go... Oh, the market's back up. Good. Market's on the rise for a little while. Try and make a little bit of cash while we wait this thing out. There we go. And so we've got $650. It says we have extra mail, but every time I restart the game, it says I have extra mail, so I'm assuming we probably don't. My tabby cats are over here having a good old time, just hanging out with one another. I'm hoping very much that our chickens will produce a little... Oh, never mind. My radish popped out. My heartbeat popped out on that side. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. Can I not get my fruits back that way? Okay, so if they only like fruit, or at least if they prefer fruit, I'm going to try and go in on some fruit then and see if that helps a little bit. This also means that I need to extract all the remaining carrots out of there. So in today's episode, we're looking to expand our empire, our slime farming empire, into something that's a little bit more badass. We want this thing to be extensive. We want to make money. We're trying to get that guap. That's the whole point that why we're here. I mean, if that ain't... Oh, there's actually stuff I can put out here. Nutrient soil. Special rancher's blanket containing compost from the moss blanket and minerals from the indigo quarry. Crops grown in... Oh, really? You get maximum harvest? I didn't realize I could upgrade these too. Go with a sprinkler, makes them grow twice as fast, or a scare slime. It's a stuffed tar model designed to keep wandering slimes. Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay, so there is a way to keep them from wandering on in there. For right now, these little guys keep getting out of here. And so I may go high walls on them, just to ensure that we don't continue to have that problem. And then I'm going to try and get all their little phosphor things in here too, before I do anything else. And so that's looking pretty good. Let me grab the remainder of our pogo fruits and migrate them over to here so that we're getting the maximum amount of use out of them. I think that since we expanded the walls, it's probable that we might be able to add 2 or 3 more slimes over here. Do we have any plorts coming through on this side? Yeah, we got 11 plorts right there. Time to get paid. And then on this side, obviously, we're not going to have anything. I just cleared out this pen because I wanted to fill it with rock slimes, actually. Why did our cat slime get out? Cat slime, what are you doing? Come back over here. Hen Hen, you also... go back inside. Oh no, I'm sucking my chickens all over the place. We lost one of our roostros over there for some reason. Yeah, I think these kitty slimes... It's hard to keep them fed. We got to come up with like a better farming operation before we can keep the kitty slimes around. So I might just hold on to them for a bit. I don't really know. Throw a radish over there for later. It's troublesome. It really sincerely is. I gotta figure out a way to get more chickens. And so upgrading the coop seems to be the best way to do it. We should be able to get another fat stack of change out of this right here. Looks like phosphor slimes are up by 5 right now, so we're gonna get a net $100 extra for turning those in. So there's another 500 or so. I gotta get on top of this, and I gotta make sure that my chickens are breeding at a proper rate so that my cat slimes are not always in a bad mood. Couple more phosphor slimes in there too. These phosphor slimes, they are profitable. I like keeping them around. There we go. And so for the other pen, I think I'm going to go harvest some rock slimes real quick before we do anything else. Probably unload the oh no. That is not what I wanted. Here, put them back in. Shit. Did any of them turn into cats yet? I hit the wrong key. It was an accident. I didn't mean for it to happen, but it still kind of happened. I want them to be fed for a while, so I'm not going to worry about it for a bit. On this side, let's go with spring grass. We're also going to go with the Vitamizer, which looks like it just shoots them with some kind of like Hulk gamma ray death beam the entire time to make them breed faster. That's perfectly fine. And then it might be worth it, since this is all functioning over here, since we out here trying to function and all that stuff. I think I may just move everything over to the upgraded pen until I have a few more. Oh yeah, there's bugs all over the place in here, isn't there? Entire ground's crawling. That's a little creepy. Never mind. Creepy crawlies and I do not have a good relationship. I don't hate bugs, actually, but I'm just not a fan either. I'm like, whatever. They can be around, I guess, as long as they don't get in the way. What does this do? Hey, that one's got one of those cube fruits in it. A Q-berry. That's exactly what I needed so I could plant a new field. And so that's probably what's next on my list. I don't really need all these plorts either. Actually, what I was trying to go after... Let's get rid of the plorts. I actually don't really need the carrots either, so I can get rid of the carrots for right now. So we'll launch all those off into the river. I'm going to bring back a couple of pogo fruits with me, though. And these ones look about right, too. Are they? No, they're not ready yet. Never mind. I can get a couple more phosphor slimes, I think. Well, I don't have time for it right now. I want to get rock slimes first. So I'll leave the phosphor slimes exactly where they are. We have no fruit harvest over here. Probably have a fruit harvest down here, though, which is cool with me. So let's go ahead and check on... Oh, no. Something over here done ate them all. It's like we got some... I wonder if I feed him a plort. That's from a different type if we get, like, a mega tar out. Like, I was thinking about that as, like, a positive thing. Like, maybe we were supposed to feed him so much food that he gives us some kind of special. And maybe you're supposed to convert him into a tar and then to feed him. I don't know. I don't really need the hens right now, either. Instead, I'd like to keep an eye out for any of the little rock guys that I can. And the pogo fruits, obviously. There we go. So we got the pogo fruits. We'll kick out the plorts right there. We got a bunch of tars on this side. And they gotta go. So we'll launch him into the water. This guy right here, did he just put out like a limb to stop me from pulling him? Man, that's gangster shit right there. This guy does not care at all. Let's get a little rowdy out here for slimes, that's for surely. No, stop eating the largos. They're my favorite. They're my friends. Get out of here. No, that one survived. That's the worst thing that he could do. Please don't survive. Oh, there's more tars up here. It looks like there's a little ledge up there that I can't get to, though. Huh. Don't bite me in my face. Just fly off into the water and die forever, filthy tar, you and your double-lettered ridiculousness. Look at this guy up here. He's got like the perfect little spot for messing with fools. Alright, he's got the gank spot figured out. Ow. Well, let's get rid of him real fast. Mirror. God, where are these things coming from? From everywhere is where they're coming from. What does this have inside of it? A couple more phosphors. Don't really need that. I need rock slimes. Right this second. Rock slime! The most metal of slimes. What's over this way? Oh, look at that. There's like a little path. A pink rock largo. They look kind of angry right now. They look kind of grumpy. Oh no, there's like a little passage in here. Oh, there's a giant phosphor jelly. No way. Secrets. See, that's what I like about this game, is that it's got like so many random things going on when you're exploring the map. Ow, I'm getting my ass whooped right now. Oh, you've been knocked out, but a day's rest should fix you right up. Man, I don't think I've ever been knocked out before. That's disappointing. It's okay, because I didn't see any direct way that I was able to... Oh, no, he respawned with me. That's unfortunate. You need to leave me alone right now. He's in a bad mood, and I don't feel like dealing with bad moods right now. I don't suppose you've sucked up any plort for me to enjoy. Any plort to extort. Oh, we're going over here now. Oh, I lost all my cats. Damn it. Okay. Well, one thing at a time. No use crying over spilt milk. It's okay. We'll fix everything up. Phosphor slimes. There's only 6 of you guys in here. It really feels like there's more of you than that. Hate to say. We got any food left? Nope. They are all fooded out. Let's go back over here. And turn in our phosphor plorts to make a little bit more cash. Any new emails? I know we got our ass kicked, so it's possible that we might get an email. But that also means our crops are going to regrow too, which is pretty sweet. Mostly what I need, though... Oh, wow. We got a big harvest this time around. Look at all them pogo fruits. Damn! We got pogo fruits out the ass right now. Okay. Which is exactly as uncomfortable as it sounds. I'm going to try and keep them fed long term. It looks like the hopper can actually hold a lot of fruit, so... That's good. I like this game a lot. I don't know if the Nerd Castle's enjoying it because I haven't uploaded yet. I tend to batch record things out 10, 15 at a time. Well, not 10, 15, maybe like 7 or 8 at a time. just so I can more effectively work. However, I don't really know what the reception to a series is going to be until I release it. And so I'm hoping people like this game. I really like this game. I think this game's a blast, and so I'm hoping other people can see the merit in it as well. Yeah, it looks like what you want to do with the hens is maybe you want to go in on just like one pen that's really, really well upgraded, because it's producing hens like crazy right now. We got a whole bunch more pogo fruits in here. Let's go ahead and move this around. I'm gonna go hunt, see if I can get some, see if I can find any of the little rock guys during the day. It seemed like they're mostly gone during the night. That hopper should stay filled for a really, really long time so we can get ourselves paid. Alright, back into the field we go. Out here in the field, I slime for my meals. You ever slime for a meal? It's a rough business to be in. Sometimes you gotta slime for a meal, though. The real thing that I'm bummed out about right there is that I lost my cube fruit. I wanted to start a new farm. I was excited about it. Hey, there's another one. That'll work. Got a hen out of that one right there. I don't think I'm going to need the carrots, so I'm just going to launch them over there. Just, like, have those slimes have a really, really good day. Like, they can just enjoy it. I'm just going to fire food at their faces all day long. Is there a slime statue right there? Oh, there's a slime statue right there. I never noticed that. It's the statue of a slime. Just to inaugurate the area and let everybody know that here be slimes. Any little rock guys down in here? No. We do have a bunch of chickadoos. I'm gonna take the chickadoos real fast. We'll see what we can chickadoo with these chickadoos. I'm gonna throw them into the other pen, and as they grow up, hopefully they'll become a tiny bit more useful. I don't want to leave them out here. I found one time I went to the lake, and there was like this duckling, like out in the hills. Like, it was weird. There's a lake there. Like, did I say I went to the lake? Never mind. There was mountains around the lake there. I can explain the situation better. There's a lake near where I live where there's mountains around the lake. And so anyways, because of this, I'm going to pogo fruit out real fast. Because of this, these little guys are the ones that I want, since they're the pure-blooded versions. The bigger ones are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, and I just don't feel like dealing with them right now. We'll figure out what they eat in just a minute. So anyways, there's a lake. It's got a mountain range around it. And so while I'm out there, I find this baby duckling, like, in the hills, like, out there. I have no idea how this baby duckling got out in the hills like this. But anyways, my emotional senses started tingling. And deep down inside, the part of me that's just like, well, that's nature. Sometimes the babies run off and die. It tried to take over, but it was squawking and freaking out and following me while I was hiking. And so I had mercy on it. I picked it up. I took it back down to the lake, hiked it back down the hill. It was like way, way out. Like, this duckling was way further out than it should have been. I have no idea how it got that far. This thing was snake bait for sure. Carried it all the way back down. It nuzzled. I was wearing my hoodie. It nuzzled into my hoodie pocket. I think it was just, I think it was probably exhausted at that point. I don't know. I raised ducks for a little while. And baby ducks are cute. They're pretty adorable. They sleep just like anything else. Still, at the same time, rock slimes. What I want to do. Oh, yeah, we're going to put the rock slimes. Actually, I think the tabby slimes might be better suited for this pasture right here since it's got the high walls on it. But anyways, yeah, hiked him back down, and then I let him go. It was spring, so there was lots and lots of baby ducklings running around with lots and lots of mothers, and honestly, ducks are kind of stupid. I doubt that any of them noticed, but anyways, I basically transplanted the duckling into another herd of ducklings, and he ran off and swam off with his new ducky mama. It was satisfying. Made me happy. I don't know. I'm not a cruel person. I'm not going to let something die just because it wandered off in the wrong direction. If I was a true naturalist, I probably would have just let it occur. Something's got to feed the snakes and all that. But so with our Slimepedia here, I don't know. I'm too nice. So they like veggies, actually. So that's good. That means we're not sharing. That's going to help us out here. Because that means we're not sharing resources with all of our other slime types. So we've got fruit slimes right now. He actually prefers heartbeats over anything else. I thought I had a heartbeat laying over here somewhere that I'd save for later, but it's possible that it respawned. It's possible that it despawned when I restarted the game just a minute ago. So it's possible that it may not be available any longer. I'm going to keep the tabby slime in there for right now. On this side, let's go ahead and we're going to get them a high walls. Perfect. I'm going to feed them by hand for right now. 20 carrots should keep them taken care of for quite some time, I think. Pick up some of these plorts right now because the rock plorts are very, very valuable. That looks about right. And actually, if I could move my operation over to something like with these little phosphorus slimes, what do they like best? So with the Slimepedia, they like Q-berries the best. And so I think it's probably a good idea for us to replant some of this over here. Nothing we have actually wants to grow from... Did it replant the Q-berry bush? Apparently Q-berries grow on trees. I had no idea. I learned a thing today. This is all stuff we can be profitable with. And actually, I'd like to expand one of the side zones in this episode so that we can get a look at it and get a feel for what's available. So the rest of these carrots in here. So do we want the cave zone? Or do we want this little open, hilly kind of ranchero zone? Oh, look at here. They got all kinds of... I got to expand anyways just because I got to get some new... Really got to get some new slime types. And then I've also got to get a few new fields. I've only got one field left over here to sow. Anyways, it is quite ripped at the moment. It requires some tailoring. Let's go... I like caves. Let's go with the caves. The grotto. A dark and gloomy cavern above the sea, and likely first chapter to that novel of yours. That one you've been working on? With that cast of characters? Protagonist and all that stuff? So it looks like we got some kind of light bright in here. I don't know if we grow mushrooms in this cave, or what it's going to be useful for, but it gave us a bunch of new farming plots. I mean, technically, I could take the phosphor slimes and I could put them back inside of here, and that would save me a whole bunch of money. I mean, I guess I'd have to retrofit that entire corral out in the front, though. Be a little disappointing, but if it's got to happen, it's got to happen. You know what I mean? They're still trying to climb out. These little guys are just not thankful for what they have. Just not thankful for the clean, easy living that they tend to share. I will probably... Let's grab some of these hens out of here, including the non-productive ones. The older one right there. That's the one that I want. And so with the elder hen, we'll feed that one over here. And I'm just going to throw a bunch of chickens up in the pen. That cat can just feed as it desires to do so. Let's sell off some of these plorts. Couple more dookies out of the way. Making money. Being profitable. Let's get our jetpack going. I want to get the jetpack next. We just unlocked a new zone. I think the jetpack's a pretty cool upgrade that's going to help out. Oh, cool. So it gives you a little bit of double jump capability right there. That'll be sweet to have. It looks like it drains you out pretty quick, though. If I can hunt down a couple of felines, that'd be cool. I probably only put 2 or 3 of them in the pen for right now, just because providing for them is a little bit rougher than I expected, but I don't think I need carrots today. Pogo fruits would be good. Just about anything would be good. If I'm being frank right now, you can be Lisa. I'll be Frank. He can be Tito. However, lots of plorts laying around. If you're trying to get yourself refinanced, that seems to be the way to do it. We already abducted all the rock plorts from down in here, so we're probably going to have to go to the next zone. Jetpack's pretty cool. It'll get you there. Ah, there's one. Might need to work on our energy usage a little bit, but yeah, it looks like you can get up on top of the walls, and it actually looks like there's a ton of explorable stuff over here. I guess it kind of just depends if you want to run around on top of all these hills or not. So let's say we cross over here. What kind of stuff can we find on top of all this? Because I thought I saw, unless I'm just not paying attention to the altitude very well, but it looked to me as though there was something like corralling all this over here. I'm going to jump down to this side. Maybe that's like a neighboring zone. How did I miss this? It'd be cool if there's areas that are only jetpack accessible. So yeah, this is a jetpack area over here. I saw it from a different angle, but that's kind of sweet. I mean, I like the fact that they do that sort of stuff. It's very, very fun to explore in games like this. And so when they give you an incentive to sort of look around and try to find treasures. Oh, we got another roostro over here. Pogo fruits, get going. I need that roostro badly. The hens I don't really need, so they can all fly off in that direction. What is this over here? Is that even accessible? I don't think that it is. However, it looks like there's something across that way, too. What's down here? There's like a little path. See, that's what I like, though, is that exploration's a lot of fun, and it's something that should be encouraged by developers. If you're going to make a game that's essentially a sandbox anyways and allows people to, like, do their own thing. Oh, hey, we got a heartbeat. Good. That's exactly what I need. What does this do right here? You know, fill up with water. What's that do for me? Maybe that's like a weapon for fighting the tar, possibly? Because it said that pure water from the slime ocean is the only thing that kills tars. So maybe that's like a weapon that we can use to shoot at the tars. But anyways, I like the exploration. I like what they got going on with this game. I feel like they've done a really, really good job with it. And I'm constantly looking around for like new things every time I play the game. Like we're finding little caves around. We're having a blast. I've got nothing to complain about so far. The game has been all around fantastic. I sincerely hope for a successful release for this game when it comes onto Steam and all that sort of stuff, because I do think the developers are onto something here. I think they're going to make a lot of people happy with this title. It's a simple title that's just flat out fun to play, you know? There's not a lot of those games anymore. Well, look at that. We got cube fruits over here falling into the ocean. I don't really need them anymore, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that jump over to there. That seems like it's a bit much. Let's head back this way. I like it, though. I really sincerely do. I can't sing high enough praises for this game. It's got its little rough edges and whatnot, but it's in pre-release, like pre-early access, pre-development type thing. Like, it's just kind of the developers messing around with ideas and stuff right now, and frankly, I hope he keeps messing around with ideas because this is a lot of fun. It's a blast. Oh, yeah, we need a kitty slimes. That's what I came out here for. Wanted to capture 3 or 4 more of the little guys. Should be a couple of them out here. Oh, we got all kinds of rock slimes and things, though. We may end up with tars if we're not careful, however. Like if one of these little blue guys ever... you know what? I don't need the roostro nearly as bad as I need these little... shit. Not nearly as bad as I need these little guys. So let me grab them. Lots of cube fruits around. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of these tabby slimes. It's possible that I may just pick them up for right now. Rock slimes are what I really, really wanted. And I don't like the pink ones either. I mean, the largos or the largos, they are more profitable. They eat more frequently and they produce their little dungs more frequently. Don't fall into the water, by the way. If you fall into the water, it kills you. You get knocked out instantaneously. I learned that the hard way last night. I feel no need to pick up the pink plorts because we're not in like recovery mode or anything right now. Our adventures seem to be going pretty well. I'll probably... Ooh, come with me. Thank you. I don't have enough rock slimes to be super profitable right now, and so I'd like to fix that. I love the music too. The whole thing is just relaxing. Like the entire production is fun. I can't wait to see like, and this is infinitely expandable too. This is one of those things like Pokemon where you can just keep dropping content updates into it for like $3.50 a piece, and it'll add whole new map chunks and whole new like slimes and mechanics and crossovers. Like this is one of those games that could really just turn into like a cash farm for somebody. You know what I mean? Like this is a really, really cool title. Alright, so ow. Little guys have decided to be violent today, I guess. That's alright. They don't know any better. Maybe they do, but they pretend like they don't, and they do it convincingly enough. They're like the Daniel Day-Lewis of pretending they don't care, so... That being said, not going to get mad about it with the tabby slimes over here. I'm going to go with 3 for right now. We're just going to keep an eye on their consumption and see what happens. Since these guys over here only like the heartbeats, and these guys only like the Q-berries, I'll probably replant this as a beet field. And while we wait, I'm going to take all these carrots in real fast. And this is acting as a filler food for us right now with all of our rock slimes. Ow, we're getting our ass whipped every time we go in there. We're just getting wailed on. I gotta stop going in there. I need to put in a slime collector or a plort collector, basically. That or I need to have, like, not a full inventory so I can soak them all up whenever I need to be inside of here. Refeed everybody real fast. There we go. That'll hold them for another day or two. For right now, it's nighttime. I think it's time to turn in some of these rock plorts. Yeah, the price is up on rock plorts. That sounds like a cigarette brand. Got me some rock plorts over here. I'm gonna go smoke them behind the building if you want to join me. Hell yeah, you got rock plorts? I will join you behind the building, sir. I haven't done any of these quests yet. What does this guy want? Ogden Ortiz. He'll give us pink plorts and tabby plorts. I don't have all of this stuff, but I can get most of it tomorrow. So we only produced 11 Q-berries right there. How many did he want? He wanted 4? Oh, that's doable. Okay. Let's go find some pogo fruits real fast. We're going to work on his quest for a couple of minutes before we go to bed tonight. I think if we can get a good load of pogo fruits, our lives will be easier. These ones are stuck on the tree right... Oh, shit. Hey, rid of some of these slimes. There's so many of them over here. Full up on everything. These ones are ready to go, though. I don't remember how many of those it said he needed. I think it was like 8 or so. I don't think it was too much more than that. These guys have already fed, and we got 9 pogo fruits right there. I think there's a pogo fruit plant over here, too. So if I can keep my pogo game tight right now, on lockdown, buckled to the deck, you know what I mean, we should be able to handle this. And then what I'll do is after I turn these in, we'll go to sleep. That'll mean that our harvest will come up for the heartberries. I'm sorry, the heartbeats. And then from there, we should be able to just basically rock this thing on out. That being said, I think we're just about out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Slime Rancher, a game that is turning into one of those things that I think I could play a lot. Like, I could put some serious hours into Slime Rancher. So anyways, I wanted to thank you all for being here with me. It's a lot of fun to have you here. I always enjoy having an audience. I always try to remind myself that back in the day, when I only got 1 or 2 views per video, things are a lot different now than they were back then, and I'm tremendously thankful for being able to do this for a living and not having to worry about paying bills and things like that anymore, because believe me, I went through one of those phases where you ain't feeding yourself and things ain't looking so good for your long-term prospects. So anyways, I wanted to thank everybody for stopping on by and enjoying the content along with me. I'll see you later. How do, everybody?